today I had a bunch of DTF prints to print out, and I came into the studio, and normally what I do is I turn on my heater system and I plug in my computer along with the Ethernet cable that goes to the DTF printer right into the side of my computer right there. And I typically take my computer home and get my files ready in advance. So then I turn on the actual printer itself, and to make sure, you know, I can do a head cleaning, and then I feed a little bit of paper or film through the DTF printer, and then I put it to clean, and then I go ahead and get that film that I just fed through, and I just go ahead and hang it on top of the thing, on top of my printer right there. Then I just go ahead and send my prints to print that I've already set up in my software the day before. I do a head cleaning and do a regular, actually like a push the ink through the lines, and then I print again before I start printing. But I skipped over that, didn't show you guys that. But you guys can see my print. My print's coming through. This is a small gang sheet that I had to do today, and this is for one of my regulars. I call them regulars because I really appreciate them. My regular VIPs rather. I call them VIPs because I appreciate them because they order from me on a regular basis. So you see how good his prints look so far. And then whenever I deal with the powder, which I'm about to deal with now, I put on my gas mask right there. So I'll put that on. It's very easy to put on. And then I'll go ahead and remove the top tray from the DTF printer, the shaker baker oven. Then I'll grab the film that's now running down into the oven, and I'll grab the end of it and I'll feed it into the front part of my dryer, my drying system. And after I do that, I'll go ahead and I'll reach on the unit, and I'll turn on the suction so that it can stick on to the dryer, as you see me doing right there. Turn on the suction, and then I'll grab my cup that I keep in the front of my DTF printer. I'll scoop some powder, and that's why I have my mask on, and then I'll drizzle it onto the film that's already in there. And since the film's already in there, it can't really get any powder on it because it's already like curving and going up. For those of you guys that print DTFs, you guys know what I'm talking about. But this specific print right here, I have to do 110 of them, but no, actually this is part of a big order. And this specific design I had to do 18 of, and I'll show you guys the ones in a moment that I had to do 110 of. Now what I like to do while my stuff is printing is I'll get my phone ready, and I'll do a little Instagram story right there. So some of my customers, if you're my customer, you'll see sometimes, you'll see your prints printing out on my Instagram reels, if you will. So then while the printer is printing, I go ahead and get my new designs ready. If I get any new orders, or if I have any repeat orders to do, I'll go ahead and get those ready to print, so that when I'm done this one, I can send those to print as well. Alright, as the designs are printing, they start coming out of the other end of the dryer, and you can see the back of them and how good they look right there. So while the printer is printing, I love DTFs because you can multitask and do other stuff. So what I like to do is I like to get my shipping boxes, and you see my shipping boxes are blank, they're not labeled. So what I do is occasionally when I get some DTF prints and it has room on the side, I'll print some small images, some small original images, like my logo and other people's designs and stuff like that are dope. And I'll just put little examples on the box, some little artworks, along with my logo for promotion. It says Alan and A-Dubb Productions. A-Dubb Productions actually in my website on the bottom of them for promotion, so people can see it, and hopefully I can get some business and promotion while my stuff is printing. Okay, so this is the design right here that I had to do 110 of, and this printer ripped right through them. Love this printer, like I said. So now I'll cut some off the bottom as they're coming off, and you can see that first print that I printed right there. I'll go ahead and get that ready to be shipped. I'll go ahead and start rolling it up, and you have to roll these up very carefully. You don't want your prints to crinkle and stuff like that, because some customers will complain if their prints are crinkled, so I try my best to be cautious and not to kink any of the prints, even though it'll transfer fine even if it's kinked, and you won't get any like issues with the print, but customers just want stuff perfect the first time. So then I get some heat tape, and it doesn't have to be heat tape, you can use regular tape, and I'll tape my print shut, and then I'll go ahead and grab my pressing instructions, and then I'll tuck my pressing instructions right underneath that tape in that area right there. I'll show you in a second. Grab that pressing instructions and stick it right there in that slit, so that people know exactly what temperature and what time to put their DTFs on to apply them. Now I'm working on my second gang sheet right there. I'm just gonna run my scissors up that thing right there and go ahead and see that this is the second one that you guys saw with my VIP customer that always orders. So I'm gonna roll that up very, very carefully once again and go ahead and tape that and repeat the process. Tap that shut, go ahead and grab some tape and tape that down, and go ahead and get some pressing instructions and put that in there also. Alright, so workflow is going real good. You can see the DTF printer in the back stopping that job. I put it right back to work to print some more DTFs because, you know, like I said, I can multitask. So now I'm going to get ready to start pressing the boxes with the designs on them. So what I like to do is I like to grab one box, got a nice steady workflow. Grab a box, grab a design, place it onto the box, and then I'll go ahead and I'll press it down. And while that's pressing down, I'll go ahead and grab the other one, which I always put on the left side. That's the one that says A-Dubb Productions and AllenAwade.com on it. And I'll go ahead and place it on the other side, which I'm not doing right now. There you go. Place it on the other side, and then I press that one down. Right, and while that one is pressing, I'll peel that one up. No need for a second press for this. So I'm just sitting my film that's already got the ink off of it to the side right there. Peel that off and put the box to the side. Let me get you guys a close-up view so you guys can see it better. All right, so boom, put the design on there, press it down, 300 degrees, 10 seconds. Grab the other one that says A-Dubb Productions, www.AllenAwade.com on it. Place that on the other side. As soon as that pops up, I'll go ahead and take that one off and go ahead and turn my box around, press that down, boom. And I get a bunch of boxes done like that. So every time, like if I'm getting a design, getting a few boxes ready to ship out, I'll do like 5 extra. If I'm shipping out like 3, I'll do like 5 extras, you know, just so I have some that's already pressed in case I'm ever in a rush. All right, so one more time. And like I said, guys, I'm never really overwhelmed or bombarded with orders that much. They're consistent, but they're not as frequent as I'd like. So I'm still working to building up some more clientele so that I could, you know, be overwhelmed with orders. That'll be the day. That'll be the real good things, right? So go ahead and press the other side right there. Just beautifying my box. Some people like to get their boxes made, pre-made with their logo all over it. Eventually I'll do that, but right now I can't justify it, so I just put my own DTFs on my box right there. You see it peel off smooth and they look good. So when that's done, I'll go ahead to the back of the studio to my shipping station, start printing out my shipping labels, tear that one off right there, and then after I shipped up all my shipping labels, print up all my shipping labels, you can go ahead and put it onto the box like so, nice and easy. And you can go ahead and I go ahead and flip the box over, put that specific design that's going to that specific person, make sure you match it up and send the right person the right order, the right DTFs, and then I'll go ahead and close up the box. You can see it's really, really easy to close up the box. And normally I'll put a piece of paper or something like that, some loose tearaway stabilizer, cutaway stabilizer in each end so the DTFs don't rattle around back and forth in shipping. And then the last step is I get some transparent shipping tape, and I go ahead and tape the edges of the box along with the middle center of the box. Now for that large order, I'll go ahead to the end of my baker oven and I'll start rolling up the DTF film so that I can go ahead and ship that as soon as that is done, guys. And you guys can see this is a very, very large order. But that specific design, like I said, I had 18 of those to do, and the other one after that I had 110. So if you're in the market to buy a Ricoma DTF printer, use my Ricoma affiliate link down in the description below. I can co-sign for this, the Revel 2402T. It is a workhorse, and use my affiliate link to get yours, and I'll tell you some secrets that you can do to keep yours up and running, how I maintain mine and how you're going to maintain yours, so you'll never have any clogged print heads or anything like that. So use my Ricoma affiliate link down in the description below. So now that all that's done, I have everything boxed up. I'm just going to go ahead over to UPS, and I'm supposed to ship them out tomorrow morning, but I'm going to go ahead and ship them out today so the clients can get their stuff in advance, because we have to, as small businesses, we have to compete with like the bigger companies, and they kind of ship really fast. Well, actually that's not true, because when I used to order stuff, the DTFs don't ship that fast. But as an incentive, being a small business, I feel like that is a service that I can offer that will set me apart from the bigger companies, because they have way more orders than me, so they can't ship out as fast as I can. So I like to use that as a incentive to have customers buy DTFs from me. So if you're looking for some DTFs, head on over to AllanAwade.com, AllanAwade.com, and hey, put in your order. Maybe they'll ship out tomorrow. You never know. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your workflow is down in the comments below. Peace.